They are not. They're taking minority positions and running with them.
Pro-life is in a minority position.
It is, actually.
What are you going to talk about the fact that it's like 48%?
I'm going to talk about the 69%. It's the highest that it's ever been recorded that now support abortion at least through the first trimester.
First trimester?
Yeah.
And that was Fox News contributor Jessica Tarlov, the lone Democrat on that show, educating and owning right-wing knucklehead Greg Gutfeld. They were arguing over where public opinion is on abortion rights. Tarlov is correct. Nearly 70% of Americans say abortion should be legal and available to any woman in the first trimester of pregnancy. And most Americans say abortion should be legal until the point of viability, which is at around 22 weeks. However, several Republican-led states, including Florida, have passed laws making abortion illegal after 6 weeks, which is before many women even know that they are pregnant. The larger context in this discussion revolved around Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. He has pointed to LGBTQ rights and claimed that Democrats are engaged in a tyranny of the minority. With the Republican hosts on the Five cheering on Ramaswamy, Jessica Tarlov undercut their argument by broadening out the issue.
Abortion is another instance of the tyranny of the minority. I get it. Federalism, you send it back to the states, where a group of elected officials have decided, for instance, in like Texas, Louisiana, that women should not be able to get abortions after 6 weeks. We have women that are bleeding out, going into sepsis. In Louisiana, a woman was forced to carry a baby that had no skull.
What's this have to do with this topic?
What are you talking about? He says tyranny of the minority.
But that had to do with LGBTQ, not with all of your favorite issues.
He's running to be president of the United States of America.
That's not what we are talking about, said Jeanine Pirro. Conservatives want to talk only about LGBTQ and transgender pronouns. And in their limited minds, they cannot grasp the concept that tyranny of the minority applies to conservative men demanding power over women's bodies. And by all accounts, more women die from carrying unhealthy pregnancies to term than men die from LGBTQ rights and pronouns. Literally every day, Jessica Tarlov reminds us that she has one of the most frustrating jobs in television news. She is surrounded every day by 4 limited-thinking conservative Neanderthals who cannot seem to get past their shallow GOP talking points. God forbid Greg Gutfeld, Jeanine Pirro, or any of the other low-IQ conservatives might actually string together a cohesive, logical, and rational argument. Instead, they engage in demagoguery and a narrow-minded focus to try and stop Tarlov.
I'd like to get back to the issue. And
the issue is not calling someone son or leaf.
The issue is not abortion today. The issue is pronouns and LGBTQ, and the tyranny of the minority that Vivek was talking about was LGBTQ.
And because Vivek Ramaswamy was talking about LGBTQ, that's all Fox News is going to talk about. And anybody who applies tyranny of the minority to the issue of abortion is going to get yelled at and interrupted, at least on Fox News. I often wonder how Jessica Tarlov managed to show up day after day and deal with that Fox nonsense. Maybe she knows she is smarter than the rest of the panel combined and is not worried about conservatives trying to gang up on her. Or perhaps Fox News pays Jessica a ton of money to sit there and take the abuse. Either way, good for Jessica Tarlov. She is the lone voice of reason and reality on Fox News, and intellectually she shames the conservatives in literally every segment, even if they think victory is determined by who yells the loudest. By the way, Lara Trump, Donald Trump's daughter-in-law, appeared on Fox News the other night and raged against Hillary Clinton's laughter.
And she led into that interview with Rachel Maddow, by the way, laughing. She was laughing about this last night. Let me tell you something. There is nothing funny about this.
And that is Lara Trump, Donald Trump's daughter-in-law, criticizing Hillary Clinton's recent appearance on MSNBC. Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.